Hey guys, Austin here, and welcome back to another Fortnite location guide here in the brand new Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 map. We are checking out Castle Doom. This is probably the biggest POI that we're getting on the map for the season, hence it being a giant castle. Of course, the home of Doctor Doom himself. I figure why not be Doctor Doom from the previous season. But like all my other location guides, we're going to go over all the sort of nifty places you can explore here, show off everything, so stay tuned and let's get into it. So the first thing you'll notice is not only does this have a massive courtyard area, it has a bunch of towers, individual towers that you can actually go up into, which is really cool as well. You're going to want to check out every single nook and cranny of the place. There's a bunch of Doom Guards that'll be throughout it, but there's also, as you can see right here, a few hidey holes you can actually go into within the castle if you wanted to hide from opponents, if you wanted to get some of the extra loot in there. And you'll notice hurdling, it's actually pretty hard to get through that. But there's a bunch of loot that you'll find throughout the castle. And of course, the guards, like before, will not attack you unless you provoke them or their boss. So Doom himself is in the corner of the entire castle, and he doesn't seem to move from his location. I've noticed that a bunch with the bosses this season is they do not actually move from the location that you start them in, which is pretty different and interesting. I think Mysterio might be the only one. You'll also notice there's some crates that I'm breaking into right now that are giving me a bunch of cool weapons like the Captain America shield. So check out and watch out for them. But as you can see, I don't know what that Doom Guard is trying to do. He's breaking into his boss's lair. But once you come over here, you will actually encounter the Doctor Doom boss, and the fight will play out as you would expect. You'll find him on his throne over there. Again, he will not attack unless you get near him. But if you do get near him, he's going to get angry and start doing things. So you'll notice I actually can't throw my shield at him yet until he gets fully, like, activated. And now I'm dealing damage to him. But he is very powerful. He can use all his Doom abilities. He's nothing to sort of laugh at. He's going to use every single weapon you can get from him. And on top of that, he's also going to drop some pretty powerful things for you to mess around with. So after we defeat him, we're going to grab his medallion. Well, actually, first we're going to take out the Doom henchmen that are going to plague the area now. Also, this shield's amazing. I don't know if you guys have worked with it much yet, but it's pretty cool. Let's grab the two Doom weapons and show them off. So, of course, first up, we have the pistol, which is a very powerful pistol that does a bunch of damage if you headshot people with it. And then we have the Doom Arcane Gauntlets. Now, while you cannot fly with these, they essentially are like the Iron Man blasters in the sense of you can fire a blast projectile. And you do not need to hit your target. It just has to blast around the target. And then if you use the Mystical Bomb, which is actually for a challenge right now that you need to deal damage with, let's show it off. So you'll temporarily hover in the air, and then you'll blast the bomb. You won't throw it like you would in previous seasons, but you wait till it recharges, and I'll show it again. It essentially just blasts the bomb at the opponent, which is interesting. Now, I know in the actual gameplay trailer, initially when they teased all this stuff, they showed Doctor Doom firing a giant laser beam. Now, I know a lot of people are upset that that is not currently in this build of the Mythic. There's always a chance, guys, keep in mind that that is something that will be added in a later date. It could be a completely separate power that we're going to get. There's nothing saying that it has to be part of the current Doctor Doom Arcane Gauntlets. Considering that War Machine is 3 different abilities combined together, I don't think it's a fair statement to say, oh, we're not going to be able to do this. Now, if you are wondering, this does not actually default damage. I thought it did. You can use the ability safely and then descend as far down as you need to. But other than that, this place, like I said, is very well worth looting through. Do not count it out. If you are lucky enough to take this whole place by yourself, then you have a lot of loot to go through. I recommend looting every nook and cranny considering how many mythics are in this season, or I guess you could say overpowered abilities. Technically, the shield isn't a mythic, but you might as well consider it one. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, that is it for the Castle Doom location gameplay. Like I said, the place is very vast. There's a lot of loot to go through, a lot of henchmen to worry about. And hey, if it even becomes one of those POIs of interest where it has the crates flying around, you're gonna have to worry about that. But there's one more thing I actually wanted to show you guys about this location. I'm considering it part of the location. That is the forge over here. So I'm gonna make my way over here really quickly, because I bet you guys have not actually really explored it yet. But this is the forge. There's a few ways you can get to. You can climb the mountain or use the zip line. Of course, I decided to make it hard on myself and choose the middle path where there is no way to get to it. So I'm just going to quickly take the zip line over. Oh yeah, see, there's the jetpack right there that you can grab if you want to have the jetpack. But if we come over here to the forge, my prediction for this forge is this is going to be where we're going to be resurrecting or rebuilding Galactus, since he's in the ocean out in the distance. That's my take on it. I don't actually know if there's some lore implications to this forge, but you can come into this forge, you can check it out. There is lava here. It will hurt you and light you on fire, but you can also just sort of jump into it, and as you can see, it'll send you all the way up to the top, and then you can glide around to your heart's content. But that is pretty much it for the Castle Doom location gameplay. If you guys enjoyed, consider leaving a like, subscribing if you're new, and if you want to help support me on the channel, feel free to use my creator code UltraUnion17 in the current or future item shops, or the Epic Game Store. It goes a long way to help support me, and I hope to see you all next video. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye.